mean you. Never mind. Can you help me with this?
No, you know I dropped math this year.
Okay. Hey guys. Hey, can you help me with this?
Oh, yeah, sure.
There wasn't an announcement today.
You're surprised?
No.
Then why mention it?
I don't know, it's just something I noticed.
Well, you knew they weren't going to talk about it.
Maybe I just hoped they'd say something in light of recent events, or at least have a moment of silence for her.
Don't you think that might be a little passive-aggressive?
Don't you think that might be the point?
Guys, the librarian's looking at us.
You really think there's a point to a moment of silence?
Yes, I do.
And what is it?
So we can think about it.
Don't you think about it every day?
I do, we do, other people don't.
So, you want other people to think about it as often as we do because we enjoy thinking about it so much?
Stop twisting my words.
The librarian's really mad, Grace.
Can you
Shut
honestly
up.
tell me what the importance of a moment of silence is?
I just told you
But what do people actually think about during it?
what the moment of silence is for. That's kind of the whole point.
But no, they think about their homework. They think about what they're going to do after school or the naked pictures they sent somebody last night. When we have a moment of silence in school, nobody actually thinks about what they're supposed to.
Just because no one gives a shit about other moments of silence.
Oh, you think anyone gives a shit about this anymore? There's an announcement the day after it happened. That's it. That's all it's ever going to be. It's been a year.
Exactly, it's only been a year.
Well, the school has to move on even if we don't. And besides, isn't that a little unfair?
What's unfair?
Remember Bobby London, freshman year? Bobby London didn't get an announcement a year later.
Bobby London tripped on acid and jumped off a hotel balcony. This is different.
How? Somebody still died.
We didn't even know Bobby London.
Yeah, but somebody did.
And I'm sure somebody wanted an announcement a year later.
So why didn't you say anything then?
Why would I? I didn't even know who he was.
So why aren't you saying something now?
Jesus fucking Christ, it was just an observation.
You're just looking for a way to talk about it?
No?
It's okay if you want to talk about it.
Talk about what?
The recent events you mentioned?
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
He was in my economics class today.
You saw him?
Yeah, that's what happens when you go to class sometimes. You actually see people.
What was he like?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, he seemed the same. I mean, he was the same.
He was the same?
Why do you say it like that?
Like what?
Like we were never friends with him.
I'm just surprised a year in jail didn't change him.
I mean, it might have. I don't really know.
Did you, like, say anything to him?
Not really.
Why not?
I just didn't know what to say.
Don't say anything, just walk up to him and curb stomp the motherfucker.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Grace. You want to try it?
Fuck him.
Can we talk about this later, maybe?
Stop being so paranoid. Calm down, the librarian's fucking deaf.
I really don't think she is, Grace.
Billy, look. Hey! Hey! Fuck you!
Grace.
See? If you want to be upset about anything, be upset about who you just saw in economics.
I mean,
I honestly think you're the only person that's upset about that.
Everybody's upset about that.
That's not true.
Why wouldn't they be upset?
Well, I mean, it's not like he's a...
What?
Nothing.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
A murderer, right? It isn't like he's a murderer.
I mean, yeah.
Well, you're right. It isn't like he's a murderer. He is a murderer.
Oh, God.
What? It's true.
What if you had made the same mistake, Grace?
But I didn't, because I'm not a murderer.
No, but we can't act like it's just Craig's fault.
And if it wasn't his fault, then whose fault was it?
Okay, well, obviously it was mostly his fault, but a lot of other people did other things that night that may have moved it along.
Like what?
I don't know, Grace. It was kind of a busy night.
and we know the brakes were faulty.
Oh my God, Billy, shut the fuck up about the brakes. It doesn't make a difference.
You really think he would have gotten out after a year when he was supposed to get 2 if he was actually some kind of killer?
I think he made a lot of personal mistakes that ended in somebody's death. What does it sound like?
That sounds like somebody who made a mistake. That's not exactly breaking news. Can we please try to get over it to some extent?
How can I?
I don't know, but you need to stop talking about it. It's been a year of this.
You know what I find really fucking interesting?
What?
The fact that Billy's always whining about something or other, but the second we bring up stuff like this, you can't get 2 words out of him.
I just want to move on, Grace.
Okay. Will you let me know when you can just move on? Because I'd love to hear how you did that.
Grace, he just told you he doesn't want to talk about it. So maybe let's try not talking about it, and then maybe we'll start to move on.
Talk about it that much.
Fine, then can we change the subject?
Fine.
Fine. Billy, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I mean, it was...
Oh, fuck.
Never mind. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Greg, I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, I've actually been back for a week now, but this is my first day back in school.
Didn't think they were gonna let you back.
Oh, well, they did.
That's cool.
I'm really proud of Craig. His guidance counselor told him today that if he works hard enough, he'll be able to graduate on time.
Oh, good. I was so worried.
Well, I gotta get on my laptop for the rest of this work, so I will check in with you guys later. It was good seeing you, Craig.
Oh, Simon, can I get a ride home?
Yeah, sure.
Nice seeing you too. Oh, you're leaving too, Grace?
Yep.
So I'll see you at school. Want to work here?
Sure, I mean, my dad's gonna be here in a few minutes.
But, oh, okay.
So, did you get a lot of homework today?
Well, more than I'm used to.
Oh, right.
Can I come over tonight?
Actually, I was gonna go to that cross-country meet at Kaplan Park. My friends wanted me to go.
No, why?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's kind of like I just don't get it. I mean, it's cross country. I mean, you see them at the beginning when they start running, and then you see them at the end when they're done running. You never really get to see them what you're actually there to see them doing.
Okay.
I'm just saying that, you know, your friends won't be mad at you if you don't go.
I know, I just miss it.
Well, didn't your doctor say you could do it in a couple of years if you keep up with physical therapy?
No, she never said that.
I could have swore you told me that.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
So, how was your first day back?
It was kind of weird, actually. I mean, I don't know what I expected. I kind of hoped it would be like nothing had changed.
Why? Did someone say something?
No, but that's the problem, though. Billy ignored me in economics.
I'm sure he wasn't ignoring you.
Well, he wouldn't look at or talk to me.
Didn't you always say that Billy was the quiet one?
Yeah, but there's a difference between quiet and silent.
He probably just couldn't deal with this head on. It's a difficult situation for everyone.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
What is it?
It's just that no one came to visit me when I was away. They were my best friends, and then they just weren't.
Well, maybe they couldn't make sense of what happened. They probably just couldn't deal with it.
But I mean, they visited you in the hospital.
Well, they don't know me, Craig. It was different. Look, I'm sorry if you think I was, like, keeping them away from you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
It's fine. I just don't know what you want me to do about it.
Have they said anything about me to you?
No, I don't really talk to them. I never really talk to them. Hey, if you want to figure out what's going on, you should try talking to them yourself. I like them, Craig. I do. They were your best friends. I was always the girlfriend.
That's not true.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad for me. I'm just saying that maybe if you want to figure out what's going on, you should try talking to them yourself. I can't keep fighting your battles for you. It's not good for either of us.
I just don't even know where to begin with them, though.
Well, you could just try and catch up. A lot's happened. Good stuff, too. You know, I hear Simon got into Brown.
Really?
Yeah, everybody was really proud of him.
That's awesome. I remember him talking about Brown since freshman year when none of us were even thinking about college.
I know, it's crazy.
I should probably talk to him. Congratulate him.
Yeah, definitely. My dad's here.
Oh.
I'll see you later.
I love you.
Love you too.
Your Netflix account isn't coming up.
Yeah, that's because my parents canceled the membership.
Why?
You know, money. They're trying to cut back on expenses since they're going to have to pay for college next year.
Have you heard back from Oberlin yet?
No.
Fuck off.
You have an entire bucket of popcorn. Can I just have some?
This is one serving size.
That is not one serving size.
Just go get your own. I have like 5 other bags
Just
in the
give me a
pantry.
handful.
You can have a handful of another bag of popcorn.
Okay. So what are we gonna watch?
Something that isn't Netflix.
But Friday night is Netflix night. We still haven't finished Sons of Anarchy.
Then ask your moms to get Netflix.
I have. They won't let me. They're afraid of me becoming addicted to technology.
You kind of are.
I just like to watch TV.
It's fine. We don't need to watch something on Netflix.
What do you want to do then?
Well, we can see what's on TV.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
We can't. My cable box is fucked.
How have you been watching TV?
Well, I own a DVD player.
Those still exist?
Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh, Billy, is that your sex tape?
It's my student film. What?
I just like the way you say that. Student film.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but most film students who make student films don't call them student films. They call them short films, or just this film I made. So, by calling it a student film, you immediately lower my expectations. I hear short film and I think, okay, well, there won't be enough time to establish a lot of character, but maybe it's one of those artsy bullshit things. Could be a masterpiece, I wouldn't know. But I hear student film and I think, oh my god, he hasn't even gotten his degree yet and he's already trying to shove his first ditch efforts down my throat. And when you, creator of said student film, actually refer to it as a student film, it's like you're recognizing that it's shit and yet you're still making me watch it.
This isn't shit. I got UCLA.
See, but I'm not saying you're a bad filmmaker. I'm just saying I'm not an ambitious person who says you have the potential to be a great director one day. I'm just an average person who was brought up watching quality films. I saw Citizen Kane for the first time last week. Shit blew my mind. Do you honestly expect me to accurately judge your film based on your potential when that was the last movie I watched?
But Citizen Kane was Orson Welles' first film.
But he never called it a student film because he knew it wasn't shit.
Because he wasn't a student.
All I'm saying is that you know your student film is shit.
My short film isn't shit. Simon saw it. What'd you think, Simon?
It was pretty shitty, Billy.
Sorry, I'm not gonna watch your student film.
Why not?
I just told you why, because it's shitty. Look, say you make a movie one day and it gets a wide release. I'll go see it. I'll pay money to see it. And I'll say, hey, I knew that guy in high school.
Does that mean we won't know each other then?
Oh, in the world I just made up where you're a famous fucking director? I don't know, Billy.
I mean, we can't kid ourselves, you know? A year from now, we'll all be in different parts of the country.
Yep. I'll still stay in touch if you guys will.
What the fuck?
Hey,
Why are you here?
guess I wanted to talk to you.
About what?
Everything. Everything that's happened from that night to today.
Okay.
So you tell me, where do I go from here?
I don't know, Craig.
I do. Get the fuck out.
Can you please just hear me out so we can talk about what happened that night?
I know what happened that night. It's all I've talked about and thought about for an entire year, Craig.
Please just listen to me, and not everything is what it seems like.
You try and pull that bullshit about the brace.
It's true, Grace!
I know it's true,
Look,
Craig.
I think honestly that it's more of a question over whether or not it makes a difference.
Why wouldn't it make a difference?
Why the fuck do you think it would?
Because the car would have gotten into an accident
We don't know
anyway.
what would have happened, so we can't say what would have happened. All we know is what did happen, and yeah, it was probably the shittiest thing that could have happened, but there you go. So, Grace, if you could just let him talk, please.
Look, I'm not here to ask for any kind of forgiveness.
Good.
Grace.
I just think that, maybe if we really talked about it, maybe we could find some closure.
Okay.
I don't even know where to begin. There's so much to talk about. Maybe I should just skip to what we're all thinking about. I don't know where my head was that night. That whole day, really. Like remembering it is like looking at a picture of what was happening instead of actually being there in the car. One second I'm at the party and there's this awful music playing, some stupid dance beat, but it's just pounding in my ears. I guess somewhere along the line I decide I want to go home, and then I remember talking to you guys and just praying that you wouldn't know how bad I was. And the next thing I know, I'm driving on some country road. I don't know where I am or how I got there, but But the thing is, that song, the one that had been killing me at the party, is still playing on the car radio. I can kind of see Remy out of the corner of my eye, and I can kind of hear Sarah laughing about something in the back seat. And then it's like the car has stopped, and the laughter stops too. All I can hear is that stupid song. And I realize I can't see Remy anymore either. The next thing I know, somebody's dragging me out of the car. They're helping me walk to the ambulance, and I look back for 1 second and I see my car wrapped around a tree, and then I look at the ground and I see.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up, Billy.
Craig, it's great to hear your whole side of everything, but I don't understand why you felt like you needed to tell us that. Trust me, I think we all know what happened.
Just kind of wanted you guys to hear my side of the story.
But does it change anything?
I just told you guys to hate me.
We don't hate you.
Well,
You're not stupid. You can't expect everything to go back to the way it was.
But I mean, I don't want to have to walk around the school afraid of seeing you guys in the hallways.
Well, it's not like that at all. We're not in the 8th grade. I'm not going to beat you up when I see you in the hallways. Just, it won't be the same. You probably won't like talk or anything.
But I mean, you guys were kind of all I had to begin with, but before all this happened, and now
You have Remy.
I know, but she's been distant.
but she's alive, so that's a plus.
Look, Craig, everybody makes decisions, and you made your decision that night, and now you made your decision to come back to school, and great. I'm happy for you that you'll be able to graduate on time, but at the same time, I don't think any of us want a friendship where there's always this elephant in the room, and I don't think you want that either.
Okay.
If you'd made it home that night and nobody got hurt, then we would have laughed about it the next day.
I know.
That's not what happened.
I know.
Craig, I'm sorry, but we can't get dragged back into this. It's been a year, and it finally looks like our lives are finally getting back together, and I don't think any of us see being a part of that. I'm sorry. I'll see you in school on Monday.
Congrats on getting into Brown, Simon.
What?
We're too hard on him.
No, we weren't.
I mean, maybe.
We can't act like Craig's not a human being.
So we have to act like what he did was acceptable?
No, but it's not like he's immune to the things that people say to him.
Oh, so now you want us to think about his feelings?
What if you had made the same mistake, Grace?
Stop asking me questions like that.
Like, can you stop treating him like he's some kind of monster? He's our friend, and then he makes one mistake, and all of a sudden we're all treating him.
So now killing our friend and fucking over his own girlfriend for life is one mistake.
Yes, it was one mistake.
Well, good for you, that you can sleep at night without thinking about your best friend flying through a fucking windshield, but some of us can't.
Oh my god, this is what I was talking about earlier. It's like, holy shit, it's like you need something to hold on to. You can't just accept the fact that people die, some earlier than others.
And some people are like Remy. Yeah, remember her? Do you ever wonder how fucked up she is from that night? He didn't just end a life, he ruined one, and now we all have to look at her every day as this constant reminder.
Shocker! It's about you, again. You wish Craig didn't do it because you don't want to have to look at poor little Remy limping around everywhere like a dog with 3 legs.
Fuck you, Simon. Don't act like you're so high and mighty like this doesn't bother you too.
Obviously it does, but I'm not going to flip a shit at Craig over it.
That doesn't make any sense, he did that to her.
Everyone who was in the car made the choice to get in the car that night.
Oh, so now it's Sarah's fault that she's dead.
Did I say that?
That's exactly what you said.
We know the brakes were faulty.
Don't you think Craig would have realized that if he wasn't fucking wasted, maybe?
Well, we don't know that for a fact.
Whatever. If you believe Craig's not at fault, go ahead. Go be his best friend.
Or maybe Billy's just smart enough to realize that shit happens and life sucks, but nobody deserves to be the personal target of somebody's anger like this.
I agree with Simon.
Oh. Hey, guys, I have to go. I'll check in with you later. My mom wants to talk to me.
See ya.
Fine. Where the fuck does he go?
Just said his mom wants to see him.
You honestly believe that bullshit, Billy?
I don't know why I wouldn't.
Have you ever met his mother? Has that woman ever wanted anything to do with him?
Well, maybe it's different now that his dad's gone.
It's not. I was there last week.
I don't know.
Do you think he has a girlfriend? I swear to God, if he's hanging out with Conti Kendall again.
No, he probably would have told us.
It's fucking obnoxious. His stupid phone's always going off, and then he has to go deal with some super secret thing he has to lie to his best fucking friends about.
Grace.
What?
You don't need to curse so much. I'm really not trying to attack you. Neither was Simon. I don't think.
I'll curse as much as I fucking want to, Billy.
Right.
Jesus.
What?
You're ridiculous. You make a point, I say one thing, and then you back down right away.
I don't like to argue, Grace.
Except when it comes to your stupid film, right?
That's different.
How?
You're my best friend. I want you to be proud of me.
Proud of you? I'm not your mother. You don't need my approval. If I think your movie sucks, I'll still be your best friend.
Can you please just watch it?
Hey, remember when you said you didn't like to argue? Look, I have a lot on my mind right now, okay? Once this is all sorted out and I'm able to think about something else, anything else, I'll watch it, Riz.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't think we're ever gonna really be able to not think about it. I think we just have to get better at pretending so that we can sit here and think about it and pretend that we're not.
So you're saying this is it? That for the rest of my life I'm gonna be stuck feeling like this?
Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, I'm new to this too, but I think that other things are gonna come along and kind of replace it.
And then?
Well, we just have to get better at pretending not to think about them either.
That was the last time, Simon.
So was last time.
I mean it.
You're the one that texted me.
I know, I'm sorry, but things are different now that Craig's back. I'll always be grateful that you were there for me, but I need to try and get back to who I was before.
You know, you have this amazing talent of being able to break up with me so many times when we were never actually together.
Look, we both know that this is a horrible thing to do to Craig. He's flawed, obviously, but he wouldn't do this. He wouldn't do what I'm doing to him. He's never wanted anything from our relationship except for us to trust each other.
You know, he came to Grace's house today.
I know.
How?
I kind of told him to go.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted you to talk to him. I feel like people are treating him like he's some kind of monster. He doesn't deserve that.
Look, Remy, it's kind of hard to see him and actually hear his side of the story when Grace has been squawking in my ear for the past year and a half about how he's like the Antichrist or something.
It's not like you have to listen to her.
I don't, but when somebody talks in your ear long enough, it's bound to start affecting how you see people.
You know who Craig is. You don't need anyone to tell you how to see him.
You know who Craig is too, and yet here we both are betraying him. Look, Remy, I'm not saying Craig's a bad person, but you can't hold me accountable for not wanting him in my life anymore.
Did you tell him that?
Did I tell him what?
That you don't want him in your life anymore?
I mean, in a few more words than that, but yeah, that was basically the idea.
Simon, you know how much it took out of Craig to get up the nerve to come back to school.
Why are you pushing this so much?
Because you know that for the rest of his life, especially if he stays in this stupid town, this is gonna follow him wherever he goes. And he only has a few more months left of high school before he has to try getting a job with this on his record. I just want people to give him a break.
Remy, I get where you're coming from, I just...
What?
It's always confused me why you stood up for him, of all people.
How can I hate someone for a night I really don't remember?
Well, you live with it every day.
Exactly. It's found its way into my life just like anything else. And I've dealt with it accordingly. And you and your friends have to do that too.
Well, that's difficult.
How?
Because we do remember it. I was still at the party when we got the call. We didn't think anything terrible had happened at that point. You never do, you know? Like it's this terrible idea that sits in the back of your head, but whenever something really bad happens, it always happens to somebody else, never to you, you know? But we rushed to the hospital anyway, reassuring each other that everything was going to be fine, and when we got to the hospital, all they told us was that Sarah was dead on arrival. That's it. Dead on arrival. I knew I'd never see her again. It was the kind of closed casket, dead on arrival. And when we asked about you, all they said is that were in the operating room. So we waited. We waited through Sarah's parents coming and leaving, even though I think we all wanted to leave after that. And we're just sitting in this waiting room with your family and with Sarah's family and with at least 3 other families who were going through the exact same thing. And then we asked about you, and the doctors were talking about how they might have to casually amputate your leg. And then I see Craig getting escorted out by the police, and he's too drunk to see me. He's too drunk to realize that because of him, somebody is lying dead in a morgue and somebody else is lying half dead on an operating table. And I'm sorry, I had to go home. Yeah. It was another 2 days before we knew that you were going to pull through, and I just didn't know how to feel. I was happy for me, but the way that they were talking, it seemed like you didn't want to have to live with the pain and the constant surgeries you were going to have to for the rest of your life. And I'm sorry, Remy, but having to think about you like that,
Simon.
What?
Stop.
Why?
Because you're talking like you have feelings for me or something. God.
Don't worry, I don't. I did then, but not now.
You liked me then?
Of course.
We had never even been together then.
I know that.
When did you stop?
I don't know, when I realized what this was. I don't really like to chase people.
But you'll do this.
I never had to chase this.
So we could just stop at any time and that'd be it? We'd just be done?
Of course. Last time?
Last time.
Get ready for the party.
No, we don't.
Everyone's gonna be here in a few minutes.
We can just tell them to wait.
Come on.
What?
I really want you to meet them.
I have.
No, seeing them in the hallway is not the same thing. You've never actually talked to them.
I'm sure they really don't care that much.
I'm sure they do.
There's always other parties, though.
Which, if you have any say, we're gonna miss.
I mean, we always could tell everyone we're sick and order takeout, and I promise you we'll go to the next one.
We could. No, we can't.
Why not?
Because everyone thinks I've kind of shut them out since we started dating.
Oh.
I know, it's not your fault. They just don't adjust super well.
I mean, it's been a few months. Plus, we've been friends since diapers. It's not like I haven't been pulling you away from them our whole lives.
I know, and they'll figure it out eventually. That's part of why I want us to go to the party together, so that they can see who you actually are.
You know, I'm totally okay with just being Craig's girlfriend, right?
What do you mean?
I just don't want to be the tag-along.
I know, I want you to become part of the group.
But you don't want to be a part of mine.
Well, where am I going to fit in with your cross-country group?
As Remy's boyfriend. You know, being in a relationship doesn't mean we have to share everything.
I know.
Well then, can't we just say we're happy to share what we share and lead our own lives? You be the boyfriend, and I'll be the girlfriend, and we can annoy each other's friends by constantly hanging around.
You're not going to annoy my friends.
I'm pretty sure they just prefer you, though.
Why do you say that?
Because anytime we go anywhere, we always end up making out.
I mean, they understand.
Yeah, but they don't want to see it. They might feel like you're not there even when you're there, you know? How about this? You go out tonight with all your friends, and I'll stay in and order pizza and watch Real Housewives.
No, come on, I want you there.
No, I don't know Craig.
Look, you don't have to be there every time we hang out, but I at least want you to get to know them.
I do know them. I mean, I had painting with Sarah and Grace last year.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
You know, they're really not like that one-on-one. Not all the time, and especially when they're not together.
They're always together, though.
Actually, not recently. Sarah's been seeing some guy, so it's been just Grace lately. It's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice not having Sarah around.
Oh, God, no, I didn't mean like that. It's just that sometimes the two of them together are a lot to handle. But it's great though, they're funny.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see tonight. They're really great.
Okay, so what time is everyone supposed to get here?
Oh, a few minutes.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Like half an hour ago.
Oh,
God, I'm making them sound like awful people when they're not, like at all. Like I know I complain about them a lot, but you're really going to like them.
okay, alright. So, you know how to get to Jake's house?
Yeah, I went there a couple of times last year. It's right in the middle of nowhere, which is good.
Yeah, definitely.
And then she was like,
Hey,
hey!
guys.
Hi.
Remy, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think I emailed you last year about the student government stuff.
Oh, right, yeah, you wrote that article about the car wash fundraiser.
Yeah, I did.
That was a really great article. It really helped the students see the importance of what we do.
Thank you.
Do you still write for the school newspaper?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a shame. You were really good.
Thanks.
Why don't you do it anymore, if you don't mind my asking?
It's not really important.
Hey guys.
You're wearing a dress.
I know, it's fucking weird, right? Like, I don't know what to do with my legs. Because I feel like if I did this, it would look a little cuntish, but it would probably do the job, so.
Yeah, well, it's better to look like one than show yours off.
Maybe if you didn't make that face when you did it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you do it every day.
Where's Sarah?
Probably at Dylan's.
Are they?
Oh, no, I mean, like, they're talking, and I think they're, like, borderline dating, but they're not fucking, if that's what you meant.
Are you sure? I mean, they've been together for like 2 months now.
I guess I'm sure she would tell me. Dylan wants her to put it out, though.
Why do you say that?
Do you remember Valentine's Day?
No.
Well, he got her flowers.
Okay.
Don't you think that's a little weird? No card, no chocolate, just the flowers?
I don't think that's really that weird.
No, listen, nothing says fuck me like just getting someone flowers. There's no card which says I don't have anything to say to you, and no chocolate which says I only like you for your body, so don't get fat. It's obvious.
I don't really think that's true.
Well, whatever, it's not like she's gonna do anything anyway.
Why do you always act like Sarah's some kind of prude?
Because she is.
You can't honestly say that after the incident in the bathroom last year.
What happened?
Doesn't matter.
Please tell me.
Last year, Sarah was caught giving oral sex in the boys' bathroom.
Oral sex.
What does that mean? Talking about it?
Okay, she was caught giving a blowjob.
Ew.
We don't know his name, just some random senior.
But I thought you said she was caught.
She was.
Who saw her? Oh my god, what did you say when you saw her?
He asked her if she had a hall pass and then ran away.
I was asked to. Miss Harris was wondering where she was.
But why were you looking for her in the boys' bathroom?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, I mean, I'd been looking for a good 20 minutes or so, so I just,
What did you tell the teacher when you came back?
Oh, so he comes back in the room and he's like, Sarah's a little sick right now, right? So then Miss Harris comes in and Sarah comes back in and Miss Harris pulls her aside and asks her if she threw up.
And what did she say?
well, she said.
Almost, but I swallowed to keep it down.
Oh, that's disgusting!
It's a little funny.
Well, after that, how can you honestly say that she's a brood?
Because she's willing to do that, but she's never actually had sex.
Neither of you.
Yeah, but I would if everyone at this school didn't disgust me. Sarah's saving herself.
For what?
The right public bathroom?
So, how are we getting their gigs?
Oh, you know, I was thinking we'd take a shortcut, go through downtown.
Downtown?
No, Jesus, Billy, don't worry. We'll lock the car doors.
Last week when Sarah and I were visiting Oberlin, we went through this one area, and these guys came up, and I swear to fucking God, they were gonna try to steal our tires. My mom had a panic attack while she was driving. It was pretty hilarious, actually.
Oh yeah, how was Oberlin?
Fucking amazing. Sarah and I loved it.
Oh, you're both applying?
Yeah, we're in a room together.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are you planning on doing after high school?
Oh, I haven't really thought about it yet. I might do community college for the first 2 years. I mean, maybe I'll know by the time senior year comes around.
That's cool.
Yeah, not really. Oh, what about you guys?
I think I want to go to film school. My teacher says I have a lot of potential.
That's awesome. Have you made any movies yet?
I made this one short film.
You won't let us watch it.
It's not ready yet. I have to finish editing it first.
It's really good. I worked the camera for the first few scenes.
It's really not that good.
I'm sure it's great. What about you?
Oh, I haven't really thought about it.
Simon's been talking about Brown since freshman year.
It's just a shot in the dark. I probably won't get in. I'll just go to one of the local state schools.
Ugh, holy shit, I hate when you act fake modest like that. Like, shut the fuck up. You know you're getting in.
I guess Sarah's not coming in.
That's probably for the best. We're already late.
Okay, where should I put this?
I have fun.
Okay, did your mom take care?
What about this?
Nah.
Okay.
Tell his mom. Oh my god. Hi.
Oh, hey.
You don't like the party?
No, I do.
Then why are you out here?
Because something funny happens every time I leave Billy alone at a party.
Oh.
Yeah,
Have you seen Craig?
not for like a half hour.
Okay, well, I might just sit and wait for him here then.
Okay.
You know, Craig really looks up to you.
What?
Yeah, I mean, he says that you're the only one he knows who really has his shit together.
No, I don't think that's true.
Come on, you're number 1 in the class.
Number 3, actually. I dropped 2 places a couple months ago.
Oh no, that's a problem. What are you gonna do?
You know, I thought about killing them quick and easy. Boom, boom. But then I figured that might be a little overdramatic.
Just a little. So, why?
Why what?
Why don't you do the school newspaper anymore?
Oh. That's complicated.
Like how?
Kind of got thrown off, kind of.
What happened?
It's really not that interesting.
So you can tell the story about Sarah in the boys' bathroom, but you can't tell the story about how you got kicked out of the school newspaper?
Well, yeah, that's different.
Because it's not you.
Basically.
Come on, just tell me.
Why do you want to know so badly?
I don't know, I just do.
It's not interesting, I promise.
I'm sure it is.
Okay. So, do you remember when Mr. Rosen left the school at the end of last year?
Oh yeah, he had a family thing, didn't he?
Well, no, I mean, that's what I thought too, but one of Billy's moms is the vice principal, and she told me what actually happened.
What happened?
Mr. Rosen was caught harassing one of his students, and the school didn't want to make a big deal about it with the seniors caught in the stairwell the year before, and with Bobby London the year before that, so they asked him to leave quietly.
Oh my god.
I know, I mean, a teacher was harassing a student, and I didn't know if it was happening to other girls or what, so I found the girl, and I asked her if I could write an article, and she said okay, as long as I didn't use her name, which I didn't, and the school asked me not to publish it, but I did.
I don't remember reading that article.
That's because I posted it online.
Really?
Yep, and the school found it, and they asked me not to return to the paper this year.
Is that why Billy's moms hate you?
What?
Oh, Craig told me that's why you always hang out at Grace's house.
Well, Lisa liked me until last year when all of this happened, but Kate hates me because she caught me smoking pot in her basement like 5 times.
I mean, it could be worse. I haven't heard any stories about you jumping off any hotel balconies. Oh my god, I didn't just say that. You didn't know him, did you?
No, it's fine. I think everybody's joked about it a little bit.
It's just so bizarre. I mean, like, we all knew that he, like, did that stuff, but I can't believe anyone could have seen that coming.
You know, it kind of made me mad.
What?
Oh, no, not Bobby, not the fact that he killed himself, just the fact that the morning after the news broke out, everybody acted like they had known him so well. Like I walk into the comments the next morning and everybody's just crying and hugging each other and acting like they were his best friend just because they followed him on Twitter.
I don't know. I was sad for a while. I talked to him in the hallways sometimes. I mean, I kind of missed him for a while.
Why not?
Well, I usually have cross-country meets in the morning, and if I don't, my friends always want to go for a run.
Well, yeah, but don't your friends party?
Well, yeah, but they're usually a lot better the next morning than I am.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, for me it was more of just one bad experience that turned me off from the whole party thing.
What happened?
It's a really long story, you'll get bored.
I probably won't. Plus, you owe me one. I told you about my newspaper story.
Okay. So, last time I went to a party, I got really bad, like, embarrassingly drunk. So, my friends called my dad to come pick me up. I don't remember that part super well, but I do remember him saying, talk about this tomorrow. So, I wake up the next morning and, I mean, I'm just a wreck. My head is splitting and I feel like I can barely move. And I'm so sick that I just don't plan on eating for the rest of the day. I just plan on staying in bed and hoping my dad doesn't try to come talk to me about what happened. But my friend won't stop texting me, reminding me that we have a meet the next day and we have to go for a run. And she's just one of those people that always gets her way. Like, if she wants to do it, she's gonna do it. And she's just gonna drag you along with her. So I go downstairs after I drag myself out of bed and we're getting ready for the run. And I see my dad just sitting there with this sadistic look on his face. And I just know that he found a way to punish me without actually having to talk to me about it. So he calls me into the kitchen, and I see this short stack of pancakes just sitting there. And then I look to the side, and I see 3 strips of bacon, an egg sunny side up, and a sidecar of what I had been drinking the night before. And I mean, to me this just looks disgusting. I feel so sick that I don't plan on eating ever again. But my dad just looks at me like 100% seriously and says, Remy, if you eat this, you won't be grounded.
That's bizarre.
That's my dad.
So, did you do it?
Yep.
Oh, did you throw up?
Well, my friend texts me saying that she's outside ready to go for the run, so after I ate, no joke, 3 pancakes, eggs and bacon, and a shot of Bacardi, all with a crippling hangover when I already thought I was going to throw up, I go for a run.
You threw up on the run.
No, I finished the run. I mean, I did have to work on my time and hadn't been up to par the last couple of weeks. I had to train.
So you didn't throw up?
Let me finish my story, Simon. So, after the run, my friend is all, let's go out to eat, let's go get lunch. And I'm like really trying to get out of there. I just want to go home, but you know, she insists, and so I give in. So we get to lunch, and I order this salad that I really don't plan on eating. And you know what she gets?
What?
A smoothie. So I'm sitting there, like, eating a piece of lettuce at a time, thinking about how mad I am that she bugged me so much about going for the run, and then she bugged me so much about going to lunch, and then she only gets a smoothie, and before I know it, I'm just leaned over into the smoothie cup, like, oh. Does that make me a bad person?
I mean, well, wait. Who's your friend?
Lauren Jax.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I mean, I feel bad because I didn't expect her to get anything big to eat anyway. You know, she's a recovering anorexic.
Lauren's
so-
anorexic?
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
Well, it doesn't show.
Well, I'm not running with her tomorrow, so I should be fine. Do you do this a lot?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Greg doesn't.
I know.
You know, I know we've only been dating for a couple months, but I feel like we're this old couple already. We've known each other for so long that it just got like that really fast.
Oh.
I like it though. I feel like this could be the kind of relationship that lasts. Like, we've known each other since kids and we've just settled into this kind of normalcy. Our parents like each other. Obviously, we like each other. It's great.
My parents were like that. You know, when they were kids.
Really? That's sweet.
Yeah.
They must really be in love.
Not really. Well, they had me when they were 16, so I kind of credit myself for them staying together as long as they have.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No. No, don't be. It's fine. Well, they're not fine, but I'm fine.
Have they ever thought about, I don't know, separating?
I think so. Well, my dad's been threatening to leave for like 3 years now, so I guess it's only a matter of time.
Maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe. You know, if my dad leaves, I want to go with him.
Really?
Yeah,
You have everything here.
I know, but I could go anywhere with him than stay here with my mom.
Ugh. Do you know where Sarah is?
I thought you were with her.
I was till she decided to get trashed and wander off.
Well, I'm sure somebody will find her. I don't think anyone's in a rush to head out.
No, I just ran into Craig. He's leaving. She needs a ride home.
Oh, you saw Craig?
Yeah.
Where was he?
I don't know. Inside. Can you help me find her?
Yeah, I guess. Let's go.
Simon, where have you been? I've been looking for an hour.
I've been here.
It was so dark in there and everyone was drunk and they were trying to grind on me and
Wait, Grace, when did you see Craig?
I don't know. A while ago. I've been looking for you and Sarah since then.
Hey, I've been looking for you. Hey, Bill, you left your beer inside. How about we go back to my house and pick up where we left off?
Craig. Do you know where Sarah is?
Yeah, she's by my car. She wants a ride home.
Oh my God. Please take her. I can't deal with her when she's drunk.
Well, I was kind of hoping we can go right back to my house.
Craig, come on. I want to stay here a little longer and she needs a ride home. Please.
I mean, she is asking nicely.
Oh, well, she's never done that before.
She's just gonna pass out in the back seat. Just drop her off at home real quick and then go do whatever you were gonna do.
Fine.
I fucking love you.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Simon, what the fuck?
What?
That's Craig's girlfriend.
I know.
You were hitting on her.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. I'm glad I interrupted when I did. I had to stop you from fucking things up.
We were just talking.
Oh my God, no, you weren't. You were making fuck eyes at each
Oh,
other.
fuck,
It's
guys.
the only way to describe it.
Grace, honestly, if Simon says they were just talking.
Billy, they weren't just talking. This is just talking.
No, this is attacking.
Look, Simon, I know you, and the way you were talking to her is not the way you talk to any of us.
Well, you and Billy are different people. I barely know Remy.
It's the way you talked to Kendall once your face
Kendall
last
Walker.
year. Whatever her name was, it's not important. I'm just saying you can't do something like that.
What, get to know the person that Kirk wants us to get to know?
No, you get to know her, but keep her at a safe distance.
Whatever.
Craig was acting kind of weird.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
He was probably drunk.
I don't really think that's funny.
Just imagine him walking into school Monday. Shit, guys, I thought I was gonna get pulled over. And then he's gonna blame us for not stopping him.
We don't know that he was drunk.
He literally gave you his beer.
This is my beer?
You don't even like
Oh, so you
beer.
drink beer now?
No.
Well, they're just leaving now.
Call him, tell him to come back, and we'll get a cab together.
No, they're fine. Come on.
Is this okay?
What?
This, the shop.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
I just remember the last time we watched it, you said it was too violent for you.
Oh, no, it's really not.
It doesn't bother you anymore?
Nope.
Okay.
Craig,
What?
I'm sorry, I can't
Remy, I'm really trying to understand.
understand what.
It's just that I've been back for 6 months now.
I know,
Look, I don't want you to think I'm pressuring you into anything.
I know.
It's just like, I just kind of want to know why. Shit, I mean, I know why. There's a million reasons to pick from.
No, you have every right to wonder why. I mean, it's not like we haven't done it before.
Yeah, but that was before.
You know what? It's fine. Let's just do it.
Remy, if you aren't ready,
I am.
it doesn't seem like you want to.
I do.
I want you to be able to be honest with me.
I am.
I know you. I know when you're lying.
What reason do I have to lie to you?
Jesus, Remy, please stop acting like it never happened.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to make this relationship work, Craig. We can't only talk about it.
Well, you never bring it up. Every time I try and be open and honest with you about it, you just shut down.
I don't know. Just please stop attacking me.
I don't mean to attack you, Remy, I swear.
You know what? It's fine. It's okay. Let's just do it. It's been a while for both of us.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Why do you say that?
You just pulled away from me.
No, I didn't. Look, Craig, I'm starting to think that you're the one who doesn't want this.
Of course I do.
Then why aren't we?
It's just, I can't help but think about the last time we did this. It was that night, I think.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to keep bringing it up.
it's fine.
It's just, look, please stop me if you don't want me to talk anymore. I'll stop. I swear. It's just I can't shake anything from that night. It makes it difficult
To be with me?
to do anything.
Well, I don't know what I can do about it, Craig. I want so badly to help you. I really do, but you need to help yourself first.
Remy, I don't think that's fair.
What do you mean?
It's just that you say you want to help me, us, move on, but yet you act like this.
Craig, I'm doing my best.
I know you are. I'm not blaming you.
Then please don't say I'm acting like something. I'm not acting like anything.
Then why aren't things...
Why aren't things what, Craig? The same? I'm sorry, but they won't be. Things will never be the same. But that doesn't mean we can't at least try and work things out. Look, I don't know why I can't be with you like that right now. I don't know why I do a lot of what I do. But I can tell you one thing that I do know, and that's that I love you. I mean, I know it doesn't feel like that right now, but of course I do. How could I not?
How could you? I killed someone.
Don't say that.
It's the truth.
No, it isn't. It was a mistake.
Does that mistake make Sarah any less dead? Does it make you any less...
Don't look at me like that.
Like what?
Like I'm broken. I'm not. You think I'm this fragile little thing because of what happened.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Don't you realize the way you look at me? It's like you're afraid you're going to break me. Maybe I can't be with you because you're so afraid.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yes, you are, Craig. Everyone is. I hate being poor Remy. I hate it. Maybe I can't be with you.
You think I think you're just poor Remy? You think I pity you? I hate myself for what I did to you!
Nothing will be fixed by you hating yourself.
Well then what do you want me to do?
No!
Remy, it would be easier if maybe we took a break.
No.
It would make sense. I've graduated. We wanted to see each other every day.
Why? You're not leaving for school.
No.
Craig, whatever happens, I think we can make it through. I mean, I waited a year for you. If we need more time, we can take it. We can work our way through it.
I should probably go.
What?
I need to figure some things out, okay? I'll text you later.
Craig!
Where's Simon?
I don't know.
He's always fucking late.
He's almost as bad about that as...
I mean, this is kind of for him, but I guess he thinks he can just show up whenever he wants.
I mean, he's going to Rhode Island in the morning. Maybe his family wanted to spend some time with him.
Yeah, okay.
Did you get him anything?
What do you get someone who got into an Ivy League school?
I actually got him something.
I swear to God, it's your goddamn student film.
It's not that.
What is it?
Just some old pictures
Of what?
of us, of all of us.
Doing what?
Just stuff you see in pictures, some summer camp, some middle school dance stuff. Nothing really important. I just thought thought Simon might want to have them.
Why are you taking them with you?
I'm leaving for LA in 2 weeks. Swim all the way across the country. I can take more pictures before I leave. I kind of thought you might have wanted to look through them.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, let's see them. Holy fuck, why do you still have this picture?
That's my favorite picture from homecoming.
I'm wearing a Def Leppard t-shirt and Simon's glasses are broken. Oh my god.
No.
When was this taken?
The summer before 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this. This was Craig's end of the summer party, remember that? When we found out about your peanut butter allergy and Craig thought you were having a seizure, so he tried to shove a wooden spoon down your throat.
Oh, yeah.
That was 5 years ago. There's Sarah.
No. She looks so different.
Well, it was 5 years ago.
I mean, she looks so different from all the pictures in the newspapers. The one they used on all the vigils and stuff.
Yeah, it is different. This was before she dyed her hair.
Oh, right. I almost threw that one out.
What?
Well, I threw all the other ones up around.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know.
Look, I know that you're trying to move on and everything, Billy, but it is possible to move on and remember something at the same time. You can't just throw this shit out. You know we're not her family. It's not like we live in her house and we can't escape all the pictures of her. We have to hold on to the little things, otherwise we'll start to forget.
I just think that everyone's going to remember the picture in the newspaper. Well, I would remember that one too.
Why?
Because remembering this era in that picture is just, I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to move on if I think of her as someone that I knew. Remember the picture, not the person.
Can I take this picture?
Yeah, totally.
Thanks. Fuck off.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
It's going to be okay, Grace.
No, it won't. It'll be okay for you. It'll be okay for Simon. You're getting out of here. You'll forget all about this place but me. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here with Craig and Remy and with all of these memories for the rest of my life.
You can always reapply to schools in the fall.
No, I won't, Billy. You know I won't. I'll have a job in a year. And I'll be working full time, so I'll have my own apartment in 2 years and in 5 years. My plan from the beginning has been to get my diploma and wipe my hands of this place. I knew if I didn't leave then, I'd never leave, and in 5 years I'll be my mother. Still here, 5 years out of high school. I'll be a wife. I'll probably have a baby, and maybe I'll have a dog. And I'll just sit on the porch for 8 hours a day, smoking a cigarette and wondering what my life would have been like if I'd gotten into Oberlin and I hadn't had that baby or gotten that dog. And I'll hope that that baby will get out of here and do something with her life. Not even for her sake, but for mine. So that when she grows up, I'll have somewhere to visit to get me out of this town every 6 months. And that's it for me. That's my life. At least I'll have Netflix back.
Oh, hey guys, sorry I'm late, my dad called.
Hey, is he coming with you tomorrow?
He asked if I was excited about Harvard.
Oh, well, at least he was in the right ballpark.
Yeah, so Netflix night is happening again?
Yeah, my parents got the account back now that college isn't a thing anymore.
Oh, Simon, I wanted to give you these.
Why do you have this one from homecoming freshman year?
I kind of thought it was funny.
No. Billy, you should keep these.
No, it's fine. I'm 2 hours away. You're all the way across the country.
So, what are we gonna watch?
Anything.
We could watch my...
No.
Come on, Grace, please.
Oh my God, Billy, I'm done having this conversation. I'm not gonna watch your stupid student film.
I think we should watch it.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I'll like it better if I watch it again.
But it's Netflix night.
It's also the last time we're gonna see each other for a while. Plus, it's kind of stupid to feel like we have to watch Netflix when we haven't done it in so long.
It's not stupid.
But it is stupid not to watch your best friend's film just because you think it's gonna be terrible. I'll tell you right now, it is terrible, but I don't think I can do anything better in it either.
Fine.
What?
Just put the DVD in.
Oh. Hey, guys, I have to go for a little bit, but I'll be back later, okay?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Who wants to see you? Who texted you?
My mom, she wants me to finish packing now instead of later.
If your mom gives a shit.
Look, you can watch Netflix until you get back, and then we can all watch Billy's student film together.
Who texted you?
I just told you, my mom.
Your mom is apparently always texting you, but the last time I was at your house, which was Wednesday, by the way, she wouldn't even look at you. So who's texting you?
Grace, it would be really great if you could mind your own business.
Actually, it has become my business when you start hiding things from your best friends.
Maybe I don't tell you anything because you always react this way whenever anyone says anything.
So there's something you need to tell me.
Did I say that?
What is it, Simon?
Nothing.
Obviously something is going on.
But yeah, something is going on, but there's no reason why I need to tell you. Grace, what the
I
hell?
need to see who you're texting.
No, you don't.
You've been like this for over a year, and I want to know why. Remy texted you?
Grace.
How was Remy texting you? Can you come over now? Why does she want you to come over?
She's getting nervous about her senior year. She wants me to tutor her.
Why didn't you just tell me that?
I don't know, I knew it wasn't a big deal and I knew you'd overreact, so I didn't say anything.
And you don't have a schedule or anything? She just texts, can you come over now, and then you just go over?
Well, yeah, I mean, we have to have our first meeting to figure out our schedule.
The day before you leave for Rhode Island? Please grab some condoms on your way. You have a pretty interesting style of tutoring.
Look, I can explain everything.
I fucking knew it. I thought maybe since you were smart enough to get into an Ivy League school, you were smart enough to stay away from Craig's girlfriend.
You don't know the whole story.
I know enough.
You saw a text message.
Yeah, but I know you, Simon. You're fucking her because you love keeping things complicated. You know she'll always be on Craig's side, and you like that. You like it because you need something to want. Because you got into Brown, and you're getting out of this town tomorrow, and your life is just great right now, isn't it? So obviously you need something that isn't right, or life is just pointless, huh? You're a fucking sadist.
The word you're looking for is masochist, and no, I'm not. You think my life is perfect because I got into Brown? So clearly you don't pay attention when I talk.
I'm not saying your life is great, I'm just saying you love the fact that it's shitty. You think I don't know you wrote your college essay about Sarah? It just makes it even better now that you're fucking her murderer's girlfriend.
Stop calling him a murderer!
Oh, so you're defending him now? You can blatantly go behind his back.
Why do you even care?
Because what you're doing is beyond fucked
You
up.
hate him, remember? You're the one who's acting like he isn't even a human being. Or you just all talk.
Guys, can we just watch
Shut
the
up,
movie?
Billy.
Don't talk to him like that.
Do you ever hear yourself talk to him?
It's different.
You're fucking ridiculous.
And you're fucking Remy.
Jesus Christ. You know, I actually considered telling you because I thought you would react in a way that wasn't completely insane, but I guess not.
I should have fucking known. I mean, the night of the party, you nearly stuck your tongue down her throat. And when you missed the funeral because
You
were
didn't
visiting
go to the
her-
funeral either.
Yeah, but it wasn't because I was trying to get with someone who's in the hospital.
Oh, how do you guess, Grace? I like to pick up girls in the ICU? Oh yeah, that's kind of my thing. Look, it just happened. I wasn't trying to get with her, okay? So can you stop, please?
No, it didn't just happen. You went to see her every day she was in the hospital. You didn't give a shit about how me and Billy were doing. You didn't give a shit about the fact that our best friend, my best friend, had just
Of
died.
course I did!
You didn't talk to either of us for nearly a month. And the entire time, everybody's talking about what a good person you are for visiting that poor crippled girl in the hospital. Only to find out you obviously had your own motives.
Everyone has their own motives for everything. You can't honestly think that anything is not done out of selfishness, because everything is. But Grace, I swear to fucking God that when I visited her in the hospital, it wasn't because I wanted something from her.
Oh, then it was just a little something for your college apps, right? A little note at the end of that heartbreaking essay about your friend who died in a car accident. Oh, by the way, I also helped out that charity case who
She's not a fucking charity case! You just don't know what it means to care about somebody outside of yourself.
Are you kidding? When Sarah died, I didn't know what to do with my life. You know why? Because I cared about her!
You cared about her in relation to yourself! You didn't give a shit about her or what she would have done with her life. All you cared was that you would have to find a new roommate when you moved into Oberlin. But I guess you dodged that bullet, huh?
Billy, go see who that is, please.
Right?
Why are you here?
I'm not really sure. I knew you guys would be here. I know you're leaving tomorrow, and I just wanted to talk to you all just one more time.
You already talked to us.
That was months ago. Now that we've given it some time, we've graduated. It's been a while since we've seen each
Look,
other.
Craig, we cleared everything up last time. I thought you understood that.
I did. I do, but I'm not looking for the same thing this time.
What are you looking for?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Craig, it's not really a good time.
Actually, it's fine. Simon was just leaving. You want to tell him why you were leaving, Simon? Simon?
What's going on?
Simon has to tell you something.
Grace,
Simon, if you don't tell him, I will.
What is it?
Craig,
Look, whatever it is, can it wait just like 2 seconds, please? I just need to get something off my chest.
It really can't wait, Craig.
I just wanted to say a few things.
well, like what?
Holy shit.
I just wanted to say that even though things have been quiet between all of us, I can't help but think that you're all still mad at me. I can tell from the looks I get in the hallways or the passive-aggressive tweets. And that's fine. Honestly, I deserve it. But I just think that, you know, if we really talked about it, and everything that's been going on, not just then, but now and how it's affected us, then, I don't know, maybe you guys would be able to see where I'm coming from here, and maybe you'd be able to not forgive me, but...
Well, yeah, Craig, that sounds like a good idea.
Actually, no, it doesn't. We've already talked about this. It doesn't change anything. It's not like talking about it's going to take it back.
Look, I know I can't take it back, okay? Is that what you want to hear me say? I've said it before and I said it and I'll say it again. I know I can't take it back. I've never even tried. All I asked was for you to remember who I am and not just see the mistakes I've made every time you look at me.
But that's who you are. Your actions are who you are.
Well, if that's true, then maybe we should talk about what we all did.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's not like you just left the party, you know? Like, I lied about the beer, and Simon, you said they'd be fine when we asked if we should call a cab, and Grace, you asked him to take Sarah home, and maybe we all blame Craig because we're just too afraid to blame ourselves.
That's right. You did ask Craig to take Sarah home. If you had just kept your mouth shut or called her mom or something, she'd still be here right now. But your actions led to her death. So according to you, you murdered Sarah, but Craig's the one who's been having to deal with it because of you.
Look, I never once blamed anyone but myself. Simon's right. I could have blamed you. I wanted to blame you. And for a while when I was away, I tried to blame you. If you hadn't asked me to take her home, she would still be alive. But the thing is, Grace, anybody could have asked me to take her home. But I'm the one who said yes.
Exactly.
You're a coward because you'd rather talk about other people's mistakes than your own. Stop acting like Craig is some kind of victim just because you feel bad since you've been sticking it in Gimpy for
Grace, shut the fuck up!
Wait, what?
Craig, it's nothing.
No, what did she mean by that?
I was going to tell him.
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
Are you stupid? What do you think? I mean, look.
Remy texted you this?
Yeah.
You know, she wouldn't. She wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, Simon.
Yes, you would. Did.
No, this isn't really. You're messing with me.
Why would we do that?
Look, Craig, I was going to tell you.
Bullshit.
Hey Grace, I don't remember you having anything to do with this.
Maybe you should explain yourself.
There's nothing to explain.
There's
There's
lot
nothing to explain to you.
No, but Craig deserves to hear it.
Well, maybe if you could shut the fuck up for 5 seconds, I could actually talk to Craig, who, unlike you, has something to do with the situation.
Only because you brought him into the situation. If you decided to cope by sleeping with some random girl instead of Craig's girlfriend, we wouldn't be having
I'm
this
not
conversation
sleeping
right
with
now.
her to cope with the situation. It may have started that way, but that's not how
How
it is
did
now.
it start? We're all dying to know. I'm sure Craig's on pins and needles.
Craig, it just happened.
The sex?
No. When I visited her at the hospital, I figured that maybe she wanted somebody to talk to.
She has a million friends.
Let me finish, Grace! Figured she might want somebody to talk to who had been there that night, and I don't know, I just figured that it would help both of us out if we talked about it.
So it was a completely selfish decision. You wanted to talk about that night, and you decided that me and Billy weren't fucked up enough by it because we didn't, I don't know, go through the exact same thing or anything, so you decided to talk to the only person you felt understood you.
Grace, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that I felt compelled to talk to her because I felt guilty for not stopping them when I could have, and I wanted to make it up to her.
So it's a guilt thing now? Are you saying I didn't feel guilty enough because I didn't visit her in the
Do
hospital
you
every
feel
day?
guilty at all? Your actions contributed more than mine, and I've never heard you talk about it.
Stop making this about me just because you don't want to talk about your own faults.
Well, I am talking about them. Do you want to hear more? I don't think Craig does. Craig, do you want to hear about how she was the one who initiated sex in the relationship? Or about how I thought I was just bringing her books from school? Or maybe how the deal was we were going to stop as soon as you got out, but she's been texting me at least 5 times a week for the past 6 months.
Now
trying
you're
to-
hurting Craig just to make a
Oh,
point.
you know I hate you, Grace.
Oh, you hate me
I
now?
hate you because for the past year and a half, all you've done is talk about how he's this monster who killed our friend. And now you find some information that makes him look like a victim and you defend him.
Have I once defended him? All I've done is accused you of being the asshole you are.
If you hated him, you wouldn't have even thought twice about this.
Or maybe I can look past who I hate because I have an idea of what's right and wrong.
Oh, so everything you've said about Craig for the past year and a half has been completely right. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the idea.
Or maybe when I see something that not only affects Craig, but also affects Craig, Remy, me, and Billy, and the fact
Okay,
that
so
we're
if it
here.
affects you, it's wrong. Okay, there's your clear idea of right and wrong. I think I've got it now.
I meant if it affects other people in general, stop putting words in my mouth.
Oh, I forgot how much you care about other people. Tell me again about your charity work.
Go fuck yourself.
Look, all I'm saying is that you stop!
I don't know what to say about any of this. I mean, I expected something would have happened when I was away, but this, not from you. But the worst part of all of this is realizing that none of this would have happened if I hadn't gotten to that stupid accident. And I know I can say I'm sorry, and I wish I could take it back, but I know I can't. So the only other thing I can think of to say is that I wish it had been me instead of Sarah, because none of this would have happened.
Do you honestly believe that, Craig? That none of this would have happened if you'd been the one to die? I'm sure as shit Simon and Remy would still be fucking if you were dead. And as for the fighting, it would be worse because we wouldn't have anyone to blame. Who's gonna blame a dead guy?
Yeah, we would have somebody to blame. You!
We don't know what would have happened.
I thought about it every day, Craig. Every single day since the accident. Since we ran into the ER and they told us that Sarah was dead, I wanted more than anything for it to be you instead. But honestly, looking back on everything now, I don't think it would have made a difference. And nobody really means it when they say they wish it was them instead anyway. It's just something you're supposed to say.
I mean it. I do. It doesn't matter if it would have made a difference to you guys. It would have made a difference to Sarah.
That's the thing though, Craig. It wouldn't have just made a difference to Sarah, it would have made a difference to you too. As in you being dead. So don't say you wish you were dead, because if you meant it, you would have offed yourself already.
Or maybe he realized that killing himself wouldn't solve anything and would just, in fact, cause more problems.
Or maybe you shouldn't speak for him, considering he has his own opinions.
I considered it. Especially the first few weeks back. I got really close, actually. I had it all planned out. I I had a bottle of pills in my cabinet that I've been saving.
Why didn't you do it?
Jesus Christ, Grace.
No, I mean it. I'm being completely honest when I say this, Craig. I don't know why you didn't.
Remy. I didn't know how she would react. She seemed so fragile. It was selfish and stupid. But I stopped myself by asking, what would she do without me? Looking back, it was a pretty ridiculous thought.
Probably go. I've finished packing.
Billy, put the DVD in.
Shouldn't we wait for signs?
He's already seen it. Just put the DVD in, it's fine. Now this is the only time I'm gonna watch it, and I swear to God if you ask me to analyze
I
it.
won't.
Okay, hit play.
See you guys later.
Craig,
Yeah.
you worked on this, right?
A few scenes.
Have you seen it yet?
No, I never got to.
Well, you can watch it now if you want.
What?
If you want to watch Billy's stupid student film, then
You're going into it like that.
you can always stay and watch it with us.
I mean,
Unless you're busy,
not.
then you can.